34, verse 17. First, I want to say thank you, Apostle Hinton, for giving me the opportunity to do this devotional. And I want to thank my pastor, Apostle Deanna Breeden, for all the teaching and trust that she puts in me. And my name is Elder Andre Burt, and I really hope you enjoy this short devotional. The scripture is here, verse 17, Psalms 34, verse 17 says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles." I'm going to read it again. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them from all their troubles. Like I said, that has it touched my heart. I have a small story. There was a young man in Detroit, Michigan. He had got in an argument with his girlfriend, and they just had a little spat, just a little argument, nothing physical. But after the argument, he stormed out of the house and began to travel home, and she was upset. She was so upset that she called her cousins and made up a whole bunch of lies about he put his hands on her, he did this, he did that. But on his way home, they intercepted him, and they got to arguing, and he told them he never touched her. So he began to run away from him. It was about 4 of them. He began to run away from him, and they didn't want to hear that. All they wanted to do was get revenge. So he, as they chased after him, they catches up with him and began to beat him in the middle of the street on Livernois and Grand River. They beat him on the streets, and from there, they beat him until he was unconscious, and he would cry out for help. He cried out for help, and no one heard him crying out. He didn't have that relationship with God that he should have had, because he wasn't taught that relationship with God. He didn't go to church. But I believe that if he had that relationship with God, God would have heard his cries. He would have heard his cries, and he would deliver them from his troubles, because that's his promise. His promises said, when the righteous cry for help, when his children cry for help, the Lord hears. Anytime we as children of God cry out, he hears your cries. And he delivers us. He delivers us out of our troubles. Because most of the time we cry out, we're in some type of trouble. We're in some type of, something's going on, and we really need for God to deliver us from evil. And God said He will deliver us from evil. It's part of Him being our Father. Him being our Father, He don't want to see His children suffering or in trouble or having issues. So if this young man would have had that relationship, I believe that he would have, but I don't blame the young man. I blame the parents for not teaching him who God was. I blame the parents for not teaching him how to live righteous. And the reason why they didn't teach him, because they didn't know. They didn't know. Like I said, it was personal, because I was one of the parents. I was the father of this young man. His name was Bernard Hill, and he was beaten in the streets in Detroit, and he was my son. And I lost him because I didn't have the right relationship with God. I didn't have that relationship. So, but I know now how to cry out. And I know my Father in heaven will hear me.